Today is the day. Ever since I started dribbling a basketball, all I've heard about is Cooper Flag, especially growing up in New England. Whenever people found out I was a serious basketball player, the first thing they would ask me is, have you played against Cooper Flag? And the answer was always no, until now.
I mean, people are calling him the best prospect since Zion Williamson. They say there's nothing he can't do. What do you think about that?
The dude's legit. But scouts have always underestimated me. I'm going to show everyone what I can do.
Can't wait for tip-off, MP.
Appreciate you, Xander.
Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Turn the TV off. Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Looking now at some numbers for Trae Young.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And now Dallas' starting group. Kyrie and D'Lo are your 1 and your 2. Flag is out there with P.J. Washington, and it's Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Hawks, Johnson and Porzingis, they're inside. Trae is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt, and it's MP in at the 3. And as the regular season winds down, some teams must be concerned about their seeding, Grant.
Yeah, BA. For teams still on the bubble, just getting into the postseason is the concern. For the top teams, seedings are huge. They want as many home games as possible.
In the back half of the season, rookies are being scrutinized as award season approaches. MP is set. His sights are set on winning Rookie of the Year.
Well, he's certainly one of the crown jewels of this rookie class. But remember when he talked about sort of distancing himself from his peers? That hasn't come to fruition, and he's taken some flack for it too. That's why starting tonight, I look for him to shift into a higher gear.
The 3 from Washington. Porzingis grabs the board. Here's Atlanta with the ball, and this team is on absolute fire right now. They've won 18 in a row.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Davis. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. On the break. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
That's exactly what you want to see from MP at this stage of his career. Get to the rim and leave no doubt.
Up top, Davis. And stolen by Porzingis. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look. Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
And you look at the shot pattern for D'Angelo Russell. Doris, lots of threes in there.
You're right, B.A. There are certain guys who believe in their ability to get hot from distance, and it can completely change the tenor of the game. That has been the story of D'Angelo's career.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Oh, that is a big-time block from KP. How about that rim protection?
MP drives in. And MP throws it down hard.
Boy, the explosive finish at the cup by MP. He might have surprised himself, folks.
Russell with the ball, and it's Young picking him up. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Now here's MP. He's covered closely. Just 5 on the clock. A good look from Young. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. You look at MP. He's shown us throughout the course of this season that he's at the top of his rookie class. So it's no surprise to see him in the top spot.
And there's no doubt he's the top contender. I'll be shocked if he's not lifting the Rookie of the Year trophy later on.
It's got to be him. In a season where we have a ton of worthy candidates, he has been the most outstanding by far.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
Now let's send it down to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Well, MP will have a special guest in attendance tonight, his mentor, Dion Benjamin. Benjamin is a skills trainer who has long hosted a legendary open run, which MP took a part of, consequently landing him a spot in the club league circuit. MP said, I owe Dion a lot. Knowing that he'll be watching tonight gives me that extra edge to put on a show. Sounds like we're in for a fun one, guys.
Yeah, gratitude and appreciation, the state of mind there. Thanks. And the technical free throw is good. Well, when you think of the all-time blockbuster deals, Anthony Davis has already been in a couple.
Yes, B.A., but it is the most recent trade that is the most notable. When he was traded to Dallas for Luka Doncic. Luka is a generational player. It shocked the NBA world. It will be one of the defining moments of AD's career.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in, outside Irving. Washington outside. Pass to Davis. Here's Irving. Shot clock at 6. Over Young. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
And MP throws it down.
Yeah, speeding in there and getting some airtime. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
Irving, the pass to Washington. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
MP outside. Shoots. Davis with a rebound. And so Davis will bring it up for the Mavs. They trail by 7. Irving up top. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
There isn't a bad shot for Kyrie Irving right now. His offensive attack is so versatile.
Young from long range. And it's flagged with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Atlanta. And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at it, they're making some bold moves there along the way.
And now a break to glance at the rookies who scored the most per game during the last month of play. MP, number 1.
Those averages have distanced him from the pack. And the scary thing is, he may widen that margin.
From outside the arc. Green through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Outside Russell. The three from Washington. Rebounded by the Hawks. MP's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Porzingis. Now Alexander Walker. MP outside. Now here's Young. Here's the three. Good. The assist goes to MP. Young's got 5 points.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Young against Irving. To the paint. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
Atlanta leading by 6. MP, the pass to Porzingis. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. MP outside. To the middle. Oh, swiped away. Here's Flag. The rebound by Atlanta. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside, here's Porzingis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
And it's good for 2.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Mavericks trail by 10. Outside Irving. Takes a 3. The rebound by Atlanta. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
These teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
You know, both teams are competitive, but not necessarily playing yet at a championship level. And part of what makes this battle so intriguing is how close they are. Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. He spoke about their defensive schemes tonight, especially in relation to Anthony Davis. He said it's essential that we limit his impact. We have to stay strong inside and not allow Davis to intimidate us no matter what. Strong words from Coach. We'll see if his guys can make it happen. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Johnson, and it's Kennard in for Trae Young. Dallas also making some changes. Lively, he's checked in for Washington. Marshall comes in for Kyrie Irving, and it's Klay Thompson in for Russell. Now here's Thompson, 17 points in his last outing. Right side Davis. Over Porzingis, and it's MP with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
56 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
And throwing it down off the drive. Flag showing off those young legs and athleticism.
Picked up by Okongwu. MP, the pass to Okongwu. Count it, good.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Davis. Three-pointer. And Flag gets it to go on the assist by Davis. Flag's got 9. Atlanta leading by 9. Picked up by Okongwu. MP, the pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Dallas shooting around 40% early on here. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Flag, covered by MP. Davis against Porzingis. 4 on the clock. Davis down low. Great positioning on the putback. Davis has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. The Hawks on top, leading by 9. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. Hawks will go for a different look here. Johnson, he's checked in for Porzingis. MP comes in for Risache. Daniels is checked in for Kennard. And it's Trae Young in for Alexander Walker. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Washington's checked in for Davis. Flag comes in for Marshall. D'Angelo Russell, he's checked in for Thompson. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Hardy. Trae is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. And it's MP in at the 3 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. Russell, the pass to Irving. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
Unbelievable release from Kyrie. Boy, shot ready on the catch.
Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy. And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
And Irving gets it to go.
Now, this guy lives out there. Irving, one of the best three-point shooters in the game.
Down low. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there. Cost them a possession.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Okongwu. Russell, the pass to Lively. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. For 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Releases. MP shot is off. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Flag. Irving for 3. And it's MP with a rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And they'll be right in the middle of a 5-game homestand.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Irving for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. MP's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. To the inside. Picked his pocket. 43 seconds left in the second. Pass to Washington. Now Lively. Washington outside. He drops it from range. Washington's gotten his second bucket on the night.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Atlanta leading by 22. On the wing, MP. 4-3. That's it. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
Irving. Rebound Atlanta.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Porzingis with a screen on Washington. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And so it's Atlanta with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Offense has been off the charts. Credit them for coming out and executing.
The players are happy. The coaches are happy. Let's see if that sticks in half number 2. And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
In today's game, it seems like running a good offense can come down to getting favorable switches doors.
It does, BA. You see so many of the great teams, those competing for championships. What is their primary goal on offense? Find the weakest target defensively and go at them.
On the court right now for Dallas. Kyrie and D'Lo are your 1 and your 2. Washington out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Flag in at the 3, the small forward. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the 76ers put on a show. He had 39 points, and he couldn't be kept off the glass. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Down low. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
You have to know how to play pick and roll in today's NBA, and Porzingis has got great instincts of when to dive and when to fade.
Davis hits.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching.
Season so far for them. First place in the conference.
Checking out Atlanta, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Irving, rebounded by Daniels.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Here's MP. The Mavericks pull it in. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Crafty move. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Dyson.
Their opponents playing with passion defensively.
Free throw is good from Russell.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell is his commitment to work. Though he's played for a couple of teams, this guy brings it every day.
Young, the pass to MP. Off the mark there with a 3.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Young. Tries to break his ice. And it's Irving missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point. Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Back to Davis. Five to shoot. And Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis 7-3 says not here and not now.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Davis with a screen on Young. Irving for 3. Dallas no good that time either.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Now MP. 20 points for him. Outside Young. Takes the three. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Irving. Puts up a three. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, that's his second three. First of this half, though.
To the middle. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Back to Irving. Russell from outside. The rebound by MP. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. On the take. And MP throws it down hard.
Excellent read by MP there. Just takes advantage of the opening.
Pass to Flag. Back to Russell. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Back to Irving. Davis with a screen on Young. Irving with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Doris, we've said it before. Kyrie Irving has some of the best handles this game has ever seen. What makes him so good?
BA, to me, you can tell Kyrie has had a basketball in his hands from his earliest years. There is just a comfort, whether he's in traffic or if there's multiple defenders being sent in his direction. Under duress of heavy pressure, it's like Kyrie Irving sees nothing but the rim in front of him. He's truly incredible.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Newell comes in for Johnson. Kennard, he's checked in for Daniels. And it's Alexander Walker in for Trae Young. Here's Alexander Walker. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Washington, a screen on MP. And here's Flag outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds now. MP outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. MP outside. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance. Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Outside, Alexander Walker from deep. MP knocks down the triple. And that's now 27 points for MP.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
Pass to Washington. Newell pulls it in.
Boy, maybe nothing more important than what just happened. Protecting the rim without fouling.
MP outside. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Back to Russell. Outside Irving. Pass to Davis. And here's Russell. The 3 from Washington. Atlanta with the rebound. MP's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Alexander Walker. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Now Russell. The crossover, and that's good for 2. Russell's got 6.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor. BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Pass to Flag. Washington a screen. From the arc. Drills it from deep. Washington's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, P.J. Washington's coaches and teammates always encourage him to be ready to rise and fire. Catch and shoot, just lean into it.
MP looking around. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to MP. Atlanta needs to get off a shot. The three knocks it down from distance. Alexander Walker's got 6 points in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
The three from Washington. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. And there's a pick to the paint. Here's Noel. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Flag. Back to Russell. The three is up. Rebound Atlanta. Okongwu's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's MP. And here's Kennard. Guarded by Russell. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's MP making things happen for Atlanta. His effort on the glass has been incredible. A new career high for him in that regard. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver it.
In for Atlanta. MP comes in for Kennard. And Dallas with a change here too. Irving's checked in for Hardy. Alexander Walker, the pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He's out there with Zachary Risache. Onyeka Okongwu is out there with MP. And it's Gay in at the 4-man spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, BA, winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
And the Hawks making a change here. Krejci's checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Flags checked in for Marshall. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Irving. Thompson outside. Pass to Davis. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Nice work from AD. He finds his comfort zone behind the three-point line.
And Atlanta with possession here. MP outside. Screen by MP. Okongwu, the pass to MP. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. 33 points for MP.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Lively. Here's Flag. There's the triple. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Yeah, Flag has that 3 ball. His bag is pretty deep.
And here's MP. They swipe it. Thompson outside. Outside for Irving. From deep. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And the length is hard to contend with. Davis using all of it for the putback points there.
Krejci, the pass to MP. Now Alexander Walker. Back to MP from deep. Davis with a rebound. And Davis has got the ball here for Dallas. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
On the wing, MP goes up on the baseline. Mavericks with the rebound. Pass to Flag. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Noel, he's checked in for Atlanta. Dallas also making some changes. Washington's checked in for Lively. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Thompson. The gravity that Thompson draws from opposing defenses really opens things up, Doris.
Yeah, Klay Thompson's range shooting has always been a monumental part of his success. And right now in his career, it is the driving force. Teams' defenders are still hyper aware of where Klay Thompson is, no matter where the shot clock is.
Atlanta has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Okongwu, a screen on Davis. MP against Davis. To stop the drought. MP shot is off. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Pass to Flag. Plenty of space. The rebound by MP. MP's got rebound number 15 here tonight. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize a team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually, it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Russell, the pass to Davis. Back to Russell. Over MP. And it's Russell. That time on the assist by Davis.
You put a difficult first half behind you, and you get busy in the second half. You love that mental toughness.
MP, a screen on Irving. MP, high post. Pass to Okongwu. MP outside. Fires from deep. Okongwu. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Russell with the ball. Now guarded by Risache. Irving, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Deflects the pass. Pass to Flag. The 3 ball. Atlanta with the rebound. MP's got his 16th rebound on the night.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Hawks.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And the wins have been piling up for them. Tonight will be their 58th of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Boy, you felt his impact all over the game tonight. A triple-double, outstanding.
Pass to Risache. Back to MP. Clock at 6. Here's Noel. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Washington. Again, the miss by Dallas. Here's Atlanta now. Pass to Okongwu. Stolen by Davis. Outside Russell. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And let's check in with Jennifer Quintana.
Thanks, guys. Double figures in one category, double figures in another, and a win to top it off, MP? What more could you ask for?
Double figures in a third stack. Double figures in a fourth. Oh, and maybe instead of a regular season win, make it the playoffs. Game 7. The finals. That's all I could ask for. Plus a yacht. Maybe a trip to Mars on a ship. I got a big imagination for campaign, as you can see. So, I mean, please, don't limit me.
No limits here.
Because it will go, you know?
Well, best of luck to you, MP. Thank
Hey,
you.
I appreciate you. Hey.
Ryan, over to you.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
All right, MP. Finally got a chance to go up against Cooper Flagg tonight. What'd you think?
He can hoop. Yeah, he can definitely hoop. But hey, I knew I could hang with him. I never doubted it for a second, you know? We played against some of the same people in high school, so I knew I was on that same level. And I proved it tonight. To everybody.